Good morning. It's ECB day. Today the focus will of course be on the ECB meeting. A Reuters poll found that most money market traders polled thought there'd be no change in policy at the meeting, while a poll of economists last week showed overwhelmingly that most thought they should not take any action. As the market expects no change in policy, as usual, the focus will be on the press conference by ECB President Draghi afterwards, and particularly on any comments he makes about the euro. Remember that he said last month that the exchange rate is, quote, increasingly relevant in our assessment of price stability, unquote. Now, I tend to agree with the consensus. The ECB's council's scenario is for a gradual recovery in economic activity that lifts inflation back to normal over the next several years. As long as that scenario hasn't been conclusively disproved, they'll probably stick to their current strategy. As a result, I expect Draghi to continue with his verbal intervention, reassuring the market that the ECB could and would do something if necessary, but that it isn't necessary yet. This could be mildly euro supportive. One risk, though, is that he could become more vocal about the currency on the view that jawboning euro-dollar down is the easiest way to take some of the downward pressure off of prices. Market positioning indicates that investors are indeed not looking for any new easing measures. The latest Commitment of Traders report shows speculative investors were quite long euro, relatively speaking. If the ECB does take some action, then the market's positioned the wrong way, and there would probably be a very violent move. We find that euro-yen has been the most volatile major pair on ECB days over the last year, more even than euro-dollar. Other pairs, well, except for euro-dollar, of course, remain relatively unaffected. Otherwise, today is service sector PMI day. In China, the official non-manufacturing PMI and the HSBC service sector PMI for March were out overnight. They diverged, with the official figure falling slightly while the HSBC version rose, the opposite of what's been happening with the manufacturing version of those indicators for China recently. The day continues with service sector PMIs for March around the globe, but these will no doubt be secondary to the ECB Council meeting. In the UK, the service sector PMI is estimated to have remained unchanged. In the US, the ISM non-manufacturing index is forecast to have risen, which could be a little bit dollar supportive. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google+ to get more trading ideas. This is Marshall Gittler, Global Head of FX Strategy at IronFX Global, wishing you solid trading.